Broncos, they the truth. Quick to hit you with the mile high salute. Got the doubters and the haters on mute. From head to foot, draped out in orange and blue. Broncos, Broncos, and never main reppin' for the Broncos. Broncos, Broncos, and never main we reppin' for the Broncos. I bleed orange and blue. I bleed that blue and blue.
Welcome to Wombat Watch. I'm Johnny Walker Red.
I'm Raymond the Chief Rodriguez.
As you can see here, Raymond, he's a little blue today. And orange. You want to tell him why, Ray?
Broncos, they the truth. Quick to hit you with the mile high salute. Got the doubters and the haters on mute. From head to foot, draped out in orange and blue.
Absolutely. So, Raymond lost a bet that his Cowboys would beat my Broncos this weekend, and I guess we can see who won that. Let's talk about our first game of the week. Week 8, RJ.
Week 8, we are now over the hump.
Over the hump.
So to start this week off, let's go off with Josh is the King versus the running back Reapers.
Yeah, 71.38 points to 70.56.
That's a .82 win, the closest spread, and a B- rating.
Now, I know this game looks really close, RJ, but let's be honest, it wasn't very close.
Not close at all. And I think a lot of that is because the worst players all come from Josh is the King, who were all out this week.
By players.
By players and an injury. So I do think that if we could have traded out the bye players, traded out A.J. Brown, who's got a hamstring injury right now, this would be far from the closest spread. Even though Josh is the King won, it would have been probably another 20, maybe 30 points.
It probably would have been a lot bigger. Josh is the King had Justin Herbert with 26.28 points.
Yeah, his best player.
His worst player being A.J. Brown, who you said out with a hamstring injury, usually takes 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah. A.J. Brown's going to be out for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. What about Emily? What'd she have?
Emily had Jalen Hurts with a 25.36 finish. Pretty good.
Yeah, and you know what? She just picked him up over Patrick Mahomes. She traded Patrick Mahomes for him. And this week it actually worked in her favor because Hurts did get a couple more points than she did. I think a little more than over a point. But
a little more than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, a little more than Patrick Mahomes. If you could have gotten maybe that one more, just like 10-yard pass from Hurts, you could have pulled this off, but you didn't.
Yeah, that's possible, but I think Patrick Mahomes would have been better in the long run. Yeah. I do believe that she gave away more asset than she got.
I agree. I do agree that she's kind of been trying to figure out what's working for her now and not what's going to work for her in the long run.
I mean, if you take a look at it, William really needed Patrick Mahomes to elevate his team. You could have got so much more out of him. Or just not done the trade.
Yeah. You know what? We live and we learn.
Yeah. Emily had Zach Ertz as well with 1.60 points. You always hate when that happens. It's kind of the nature of a tight end.
Yeah.
Unless you're Raph's tight end. Holy hell, that was crazy. Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, they did come out with a couple injuries. Josh is the King. Isaiah Pacheco from Kansas City. He's questionable right now with an MCL issue, which...
It's rough. It'll probably bench him for a while, if not the whole season.
Yeah, they say he's questionable, but, I was reading through his injury report. They're like, well, maybe he's going to come back next week. He might do good. Like, we're going to see about getting him into practice, and he'll come out and be stronger. But, that's what they say for every player.
That beer makes me feel like I'm a mile high right now.
Broncos, they the truth. Quick to hit you with the mile high salute. Got the doubters and the haters on mute.
Unfortunately, Emily picked up probably the worst injury this week.
Scattaboo. On IR. Out for the rest of the season. Yeah. Just had surgery. Ankle dislocation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good, John, when you're looking that way, but your ankle's looking that way. It's never a good deal.
It will make him more effective at jump cuts.
Yeah. That's fair.
So
that is the true definition of he got his ankles broken.
he didn't even catch the pass either.
He didn't. That's the worst part.
So let's go on to the second game of the week. It is Star Vision versus the Waffle Stompers.
Yeah, Star Vision come out 102.08, but it just wasn't enough for Waffle Stompers. 112.96. That's a 10.88 win and a C- rating.
Yeah, William got kind of lucky here. He had Saquon Barkley, 29.4 points. That's the best Saquon has done all year.
Yeah, Star Vision did though. He did have the best player of their game overall, which was Breece Hall, the running back from the Jets. Which
so surprising to me.
Yeah, that surprised me very much. 30.86 points.
He was my number one draft pick last year, and he did nothing.
Yeah.
He did nothing the whole year. It was brutal, so brutal. Also with Breece Hall, Star Vision toted Quentin Johnston with 0.0 points.
The wide receiver from the Chargers, 0 points. But at the same time, Will also had Jake Ferguson, the tight end from the Dallas Cowboys, who also got 0 points. So they kind of canceled each other out.
William also had the Jaguar defense and special teams.
Yep, and they were out on a bye this week.
0 points for them. I told RJ, I think that was a tactical decision. I'm not sure, though. It is Will.
Yeah, you never know what that guy's thinking. So, as you were talking about with Saquon, he's out with, they're questionable right now with the groin injury.
3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah. So again, this goes back to all the teams say he'll be healthy next week, but 3 to 4 weeks.
If I'm not mistaken, they're on bye next week though too.
I think so.
So like he gets an extra week to rest up.
Yeah, and then we also have Star Vision's Joe Flacco, his quarterback from the Bengals, now questionable with the shoulder injury.
It's so sad to see because Flacco has been killing it. And just another Joe that died because of the Bengals.
I think, like Emily's keeping that rep, they might just change their name to the Quarterback Reapers.
It's pretty close to the same thing, honestly. So our next game,
No Name 7 versus the Lost Boys.
our Michael Vick game of the week for week 8. And I told you all, Raf's got that dog in him. He's got that dog in him.
Raf come in with 94.9 points to Gowan's 81.58 points.
Put a whooping on you, Gowan. I told you.
That's a 13.32 point win.
That's the Rottweiler that got a taste for blood a little too much. And he just went feral, man. Jumped right back into the dog pound and tore Gowan up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Raf had both the best and the worst players of the game. He had Jordan Love, the QB from Green Bay, 28.3 points. But he also had Jordan Mason, the running back from Minnesota, who had 0.6 points.
A tale of two Jordans.
The Jordans.
The Jordans.
Still, even having that worst player, 13.32 points for a win.
Get stupid, go crazy. We'll see you in the Super Bowl, baby.
Tell 'em, Denver Broncos, they the truth. Quick to hit you with the mile high salute. Got the doubters and the haters on mute. From head to foot, draped out in orange and blue.
Not a monumental ass whooping, so I'll give you that, but that's an L.
At least you can't say you lost a Gowan.
Speaking of Gowan had Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, a modest 19.10 points for him. Not the biggest numbers we've seen for Derrick Henry, but it's a trend in the right direction, and with Lamar Jackson coming back,
maybe
we'll probably see those numbers go up. We're hoping. Honestly, we are. He also had Theo Johnson on his team, 2 points.
Yeah.
So,
but I will say, one of the only teams this week that didn't come out with any injuries.
True. Kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Like, injuries have been everywhere. Raf, you're a G, man. I love it. I love to see it. I love to see it. You're climbing back out of the darkness.
So, our next game we got here, it's a little sour for John. Because though
I'm just now starting to feel it, boys.
Though he may have watched the Cowboys lose to the Broncos,
from head to foot, draped out in orange and blue. Broncos, Broncos. And never man, we reppin' for the Broncos. 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 And never man, we reppin' for the Broncos.
He also watched his team lose to threat level midnight.
Welcome back, Tiger Blood. Good God, you whooped my ass.
87.8 points
That's an A-plus game.
against his 56.92 points. That's a 30.88 spread.
You know, we know what the plus stands for, RJ.
That's the ass whooping. Good job, Esther.
Pretty brutal,
Yeah.
honestly.
It was a good win. So,
But you know what I did do better than you? My kicker, Tyler Loop, 13 points. That's something you can't say.
we all know how Esther is about those kickers. But I will say, despite the kicker, she did come out with the highest point player for your guys' game, which was James Cook, the running back from the Bills. 33.6.
Let him cook. He roasted
Yeah.
my team. Destroyed us.
Yep.
And there
Yeah,
was
he
just
did.
no chance of us coming back from that. Crushed us, especially when I had your weak-ass quarterback on my team. I was forced to, guys. I didn't want to play Dak. Lamar Jackson got benched like the same day.
To be
It was
fair, I offered to trade you for the day. You said no.
That's collusion. We don't do
That's
that.
not collusion. It's a day trade to root for your team.
We don't. You don't do day trades. They take like 2 days to process.
But I offered it like 2 weeks ago.
Nope. You
You
offered it while
refused.
we were in Denver.
I don't like the Chargers. I can't stand the Chiefs. I'm a Raider hater, boy. We in the AFC. I got that D on my helmet. Horse blowing smoke. All we do is crack.
But speaking of, offering stuff and all this and that, you know who had nothing to offer for your team?
The Falcons defense.
Their whole defense was 0 points.
I'm just glad they didn't get negative points.
Yeah.
It was the Dolphins. I felt like it was an easy win, and they shit on me.
I will say that is a valid point. I have Philly's kicker, and they started me out with this week with negative points.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
It's upsetting.
I mean, they came back, but you know what? It's that negative that always makes you worry.
I was like, what are you supposed to do? You know?
And then you guys all you have an injury on your team.
I do. Quinshawn Judkins.
The running back from the Browns.
AC joint injury. Not sure when he's coming back or if he's coming back. Day to day is what they say.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointing. He was kicking ass. Just like Scattaboo. Also a rookie.
Yeah. That it's bad when as a rookie you get that injury. You don't even get to finish out that first season.
Especially when they're doing so well already.
They've already kind of made their names for themselves in just their first year, and then you're injured.
Yeah. So, Emily, I slightly feel your pain.
Yeah. So who ended up being your best player?
My best player was my kicker. So, Tyler Luke, 13 points. More points than Dak Prescott. Sad.
Yeah, he only got like 8 points.
The worst player for Threat Level Midnight, Bill Krosky, 2.5 points. Not too bad. If Esther would have started Tua
Yeah, because he popped up.
over Caleb Williams, she would have just buried me. Like, I would have been Gowan. Like, I would have lost wins, and I would have went straight to the bottom. Good to have you back. Glad you're on the win side of the column now, Esther.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll face RJ again in the future. I'm not sure.
I started the downfall, and John brought you up. That's what we're here to do.
You know, I'm here to lift you guys.
We're
you
here
know?
John's here to let you guys know that you can win. And I'm here to keep you humble.
It's like blue 33, orange 55, box 32 and block number 29. I'm the truth like D. Davis in his prime. Get mine like Rod Smith down the sideline. Game time, homie 40.
So what about that Yahoo Game of the Week?
Fantastic. The Yahoo Game of the Week. Really, I'd like to say it was a good game. Not really. The third strings, Shane Estrada versus What Are You Doing, Stepperose, Raymond. 87.88 points for Shane and 127.88 points for you.
That is a 40-point win and the biggest spread this week. Also that A+ rating.
The plus stands for SS whooping. We know this now. It's in there.
I will say this, going in Sunday, my worst player, of course, was Drake London, who's out with the hip injury.
Yeah, and we noticed that right as the 11 o'clock games were starting.
Right as they were starting, because
you didn't even get a chance to change.
Yeah, they were, everything was going off on like, oh, he's gonna play, and then like 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes before the game starts, they're like, nope, he's out.
Yeah,
cool.
It was kind of crazy. That sucked. You still won.
And
by a large margin. It wasn't even close.
And honestly, I think it's because of my best player this week, who was Jonathan Taylor, the running back from the Colts, who got me 35.4 points.
Good Lord, he's so good.
I don't need Diggs anymore, Esther. I've got Taylor.
Oh, Gibbs. You talking about Gibbs?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Gibbs is still fantastic. He was just on bye last week, and I thought that was going to help me get the win. Bijan Robinson just didn't help me out.
Yeah.
It was kind of sad.
How'd Shane do with his players?
Let's see. Shane, Daniel Jones, 23.18 points.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's so solid, except for his kicker, Reichard, 3.5 points.
Yeah.
That was the sad part.
Shane, I beat you with one hand tied behind my back with the highest spread this week.
And you know, he's not lying, guys. He was in Denver with his hand tied behind his back the whole time.
Because there was no space in those seats.
There really wasn't. No.
It was jam-packed there.
Yeah, RJ got to experience me losing my mind while my team was whooping the shit out of his.
Man, I salute you when he get a TD, yeah. I'm talking touchdown, I'm talking field goal, I'm talking Jim Bailey, that boy real cold. Denver fans get stupid, go crazy. We'll see you in the Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah, it started off with a pick from the Cowboys, and I was talking shit. I was like, this is going to set the tone all day. Cowboys are going to run over you guys. They didn't.
It was funny because RJ came in and the Broncos won the coin toss. And he looked at me and he said, how does it feel to know that you guys get the ball first, but we're going to score first too? And he wasn't wrong. They did score first. The Denver Broncos held them to
a field goal.
A 4th and goal field goal. On the goal line.
Wall, yeah. Oh my God. It was bad.
And they did score first, but they did not score much after that.
No. They lost by 20 points, which is half of what I beat Shane by.
Yeah. So it was pretty brutal.
Yeah, the only injury we have left, though, is Drake London, who's still questionable.
Yeah.
So I just got to kind of watch that, and hopefully he'll start, because he does produce me a lot of points.
And you know what? I'm looking for him to get out there, too, because takes some of the pressure off of Bijan for me. You know, gives me better games too.
Yeah.
So let's talk about our percentages last week. We called those games last week, and I ended up with an 80%. I missed one of the games. I called it for myself. Old Tiger Blood kicked my ass, so I'm at 80%. All the other games, called them correctly. What was your percentage, RJ?
I called 100% of them.
100% of the games correct for RJ. You guys need to listen to us. We know what we're talking about.
At least I do.
Tell them, Denver Broncos, they the truth. Quick to hit you with the mile high salute. Got the doubters and the haters on mute. From head to foot, draped out in orange and blue. Broncos, and Denver man reppin' for the Broncos. And Denver man we reppin' for the Broncos.
I bleed orange and blue, I bleed that blue and orange. Love them so much.
Well, you always got to root for the home team, even
That's
if you
fair.
know you're going to lose. That's why you're still wearing that Dallas jersey.
So, what about next week? So, our first game, Josh is the King versus the third strings. Josh is the King coming off of a win, third strings coming off of a loss. What do you think there?
Well, you see, RJ, I think Josh is the King has some good players. I think he's got some really good players. I don't think he's paying as much attention to his roster as Shane is, and I think that gives Shane an edge, but I think his roster is weaker.
Yeah.
Well, I said that a little too soon, because this week Shane will have Amon-Ra St. Brown on his team from a trade he made with Emily for George Pickens. So, Shane's team, a lot more potent, going to be way more powerful in the receiving game. I think Shane is a real contender now. I got to give it to the third strings. I think the third strings are an up-and-comer now. And I feel like with Amon-Ra, Shane's going to put up some numbers.
Yeah, and I think with Josh as a king, he's got the 2 players coming out of their buys, but he's still got that injury on his lineup, and I don't think that's going to go away. So I too am giving it to Shane this week, the third strings.
I mean, you got to go with what you can see, and right now what we can see is that Shane has got a very potent offense.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to do very well.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, next game. Threat level midnight. Old Tiger Blood is going against the Reaper of the running backs. She keeps killing the running backs. RJ, who is going to win in this one? I feel like I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, because
and it kind of hurts to say it because I know you've been trying so hard, Emily, to get your team in order. I feel like you've just been making some bad moves.
Yeah, running back Reaper's coming off of a loss over threat levels midnight, coming up from a win.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the long run, I think Esther is more equipped for the win. I think she's got a good lineup. I think that she picked her lineup, kind of focused on it.
Yep.
And
she knows where her strengths are.
Yeah, exactly. She knows who to play, when to play them.
You know, for a rookie, she's doing very well.
I agree.
At this point in the season, and I think, you know, given the chance, she could probably win a championship. I don't want to give her that chance.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Emily. I'm going for Esther this week.
I think Tiger Blood's got it in the bag.
Yeah.
I would say this week, I believe you would have had a chance if you still had Patrick Mahomes and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
But without those 2 very important players for this week, I got to give it to Esther too.
I honestly think just giving up a receiver from the Lions at this point in the season,
Amon-Ra is so good.
It wasn't a good choice.
He is a point factor.
Oh yeah, every season he has been.
Like, I know Esther was kicking herself when she got rid of Puka. This is one of those kick yourself moments. You should not have got rid of Amon-Ra. He was not worth pickings.
Nope,
not at all.
Not at all.
But it's your trade, and you can do whatever you want with your team.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why I say put players on the trade block here. We'll announce it. And then you can literally talk to everybody that you want to about whether or not it's a good trade. You can analyze the trade in a trade analyzer, which is free if you know where to look, which is Google, by typing trade analyzer. All right, threat level midnight for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think threat level midnight's going to take that one.
All right, next game, Star Vision versus the Lost Boys.
Wait, isn't that something?
Oh, yeah. What is that?
John, I think that's our Michael Vick Game of the Week.
It is going to be a tough matchup.
Yeah, Star Vision and the Lost Boys both coming off of a loss. They are both fairly low in our rankings.
Let's see. Lost Boys is very low. He's the lowest.
He's our lowest right now. Gallon, I'm still always rooting for you. You know that, man. I keep saying it, and I agree with it.
You are making me regret my dark horse prediction. You would have to win out from here. You can't lose another goddamn game or else you're not a dark horse anymore. And I'm getting sick and tired of it. Win some fucking games. Do it. Get over the fact that I whooped your ass. It's okay.
I will say this week, I'm rooting for you, Gowan, but I'm going Star Vision.
Damn it. I don't want to root against you here because you were my dark horse prediction. But I got to agree. I think Todd has a better chance in this game. I think you're destined to sit in the dog pound until you take this game seriously. That we play for fun.
that have no real consequences on our lives. Take it seriously.
Aside from this video that everybody can see.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I hate to say it though. I don't think. I think Starvision's coming into his 6. I do think he is going to end up that 3 and 6, and I don't know if we're going to see Gowan kind of move up in the rankings anymore.
I want to see you climb.
I want to see you climb, but
like Raph.
I don't know.
Like, it was fun to pick on you before, but now I'm just sad.
And it feels like beating up a kindergartner.
It's like, stop hitting him. He's already dead. Like, we did that skit where we were looking down in your coffin, and like, I just want to pull you out now. And I don't know how. I don't know how. Do you need players? All of them? Really?
I think the only thing you can do is give him your whole lineup. That would be about the only way to do it.
I want to trade teams.
Give him your login. He'll give you his. Change the names. We'll be all right.
No, I'm taking Starvision all the way on this one. Gowan, your team mismanaged.
Yeah, but you know which team is not mismanaged? My team, and I'm playing Raph next week.
The Yahoo game of the week.
No.
Oh, no, wait, that's not the Yahoo game of the week. I was wrong.
I
Sorry
had it
about
last
that.
week, but yeah, I got it. I got Raph and this week.
I love this game, RJ.
Yeah, both teams coming off of a win right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Of course, like you'd said, I always got to root for myself here.
Yeah,
so
you always got to take home team, and you do have a very strong team. I will agree with you there, RJ. Raph coming off of 2 wins in the dog pound, RJ.
Yeah.
He jumped back in and said, "We want some more. We want some more," and he's climbed up here to meet you this week.
Yeah.
I hope you are ready, Raph. I do.
Yeah, I know I am.
I know Raph's been talking some trades. I know Raph's been wheeling and dealing. I know Raph has been trying to get his team in shape so he can climb the ranks, and I think he can do it right here. All you have to do is take this win from RJ, kick him in the ass, and hand him his L and say, "Have a nice day."
It's not going to happen, though, Raph. I'm sorry.
I will say you've got an uphill battle for sure.
I know when we started this, and it started kind of going, it was the joke that Raph was the bye week. It's not that case anymore, so now I got to take it a little more serious.
You do have to take it a little bit more seriously now. Raph has shown that he's got some fight in him, bro.
Yeah, he does. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, also though, Raph is just 1 second, just. I believe in you though, and I need you to just take him down. He needs it.
I'm going to get you, Raph. I'm going to get you.
He might, or he might not.
I will.
You've been in the dog pound. Let's go.
So, and then we do have our last game, which this one is our Yahoo game of the week.
My apologies.
Coup de grace versus Waffle Stompers.
Yeah, it's hopefully this is a good matchup.
Yeah, we have, of course, Coup de grace coming off of a loss. Waffle Stompers coming off of a win. Will's starting to make his mark. He's starting to come up. And he's starting to really rise in those. And
Let me tell you where you're wrong, RJ. Will's taking on easy teams. And you know, when the macho man gets in here, RJ, I'm gonna take him and I'm gonna knock him down to the ground. I'm gonna destroy him. Seriously though, Will, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna take that win.
you know, and with this, I will say I'm also going for you in this one.
We're going home team, RJ. Home team.
You gotta go home team, but I do think that aside from this last week, which it just wasn't a good week for you.
It was not a good week.
I do think that you're going to come out with that win. You're going to recover from that ass whooping from Esther, and we'll have to see what happens.
Please stop.
Yeah.
It's still sore.
Yeah,
God.
I know the feeling. Look at my face.
I think there's a shoe in there.
So we'll have to see how this next week goes. I'm hoping I get 100% on all my picks again.
Yeah. I'm feeling like 80% feels good for me. I feel like I've made some questionable picks. Only slightly.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, Williams' team definitely not to be trifled with. Patrick Mahomes, Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice has been killer this year. Devon Achane also on his team. Unfortunately, Saquon Barkley on a bye. Hopefully, my running backs can make up the difference, and we'll take a W there.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson coming back. Puka Nacua possibly back. I don't know. I think my receiving core is a little bit better than yours.
Yeah, so leading out here, we have had a change in the rankings.
We have.
Of course, the Lost Boys still at last here.
You're number one.
In our hearts.
At the bottom.
In our hearts, too.
You're the last place winner.
Right above him, though, is the running back Reapers. The
second place ain't bad.
I would like to say it's the first loser, but she is far from the first loser. She's 9th place right now.
Yeah, she is.
Right above him, we got Star Vision, and they both have a 2-6 record together. So whoever wins this week might get the leg up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And then, of course, coming in, I've decided, Raph, you need to change your name. You are no longer No Name 7. You are No Bane 7. Because you're climbing out of that hole.
You thought darkness was your ally.
I understand that when we started, you were low, and none of us know what it's like to be that low. We merely adopted the dark. You were born into it.
Molded by it. He didn't see light until he was already a man.
So Rav's coming up right now. He's starting to get some wins under his belt.
He is.
So he's climbing out of the bottom. We'll see what happens with the rest of the season. Like we said, we're over the hump. So right now is your time to push, Rav. It's your time to go.
This is your shove into the pack to try to make the playoffs.
Yeah, 3-5 right now. You got to beat out the one above you right now, who's the third strings, who's a 4-4 player.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, and then of course coming into our number 5, our top 5. Josh is the king, being number 5 at 5-3.
I think we'll see him decline over the next couple of weeks.
I do think we will see him slowly go down.
Unless we see a resurgence in his interest. I don't think he's been watching as closely as the rest.
Yeah, I agree.
Of the top teams. I think he's had some good players, and they've gotten him some good points, and he's gotten wins off of luck.
Yeah, and as he's kind of slowly lost his team, forgotten about his team, he's been slowly declining.
Yeah, he sure has too, because he was the top team for the first 4 weeks.
Yep, and now he's at number 5. So I do think, I agree with you. I do think that he's going to start slowly going down to the bottom of that list.
Yeah, so that's a spot you could take up, Raph.
So, but Esther making her way up a little bit. Threat level midnight, now 5-3.
Yeah, she came back swinging. She was saying that she was kind of down off of the losses, but whew.
They should help you.
Damn.
Yeah, they should reignite that fight, Esther.
Yeah, let it just keep going. That's what it is. Forget about last week. Think about next week.
Yeah, and our top 3 always 6-2. Number 3 being Waffle Stomper Wills. He's coming back. We'll see how this week goes. I'm
about to waffle stomp you down the drain.
We'll see how the week goes with our 3 and 2nd place, who is yourself.
Yeah.
We'll see how that game works out.
Knocked me off the throne, sir.
Yeah. Who has that throne now, John?
Yeah, that'd be you. What are you doing, Steppero's first place?
Your champion is back.
Denver Broncos, they the truth. Quick to hit you with the mile high salute. Got the doubters and the haters on mute. From head to foot, draped out in orange and blue. Broncos.
That surge in points from last week's ass whooping to Shane. Whew. That puts you over the top for it.
If you're No Bane 7, Raph, that makes me Batman, because I'm going to beat your ass this week. That's number 1.
He's not Batman. I'm Batman. Listen to my voice. It's lower. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. That was bad one.
I'm Batman.
Is it helicopter? Yeah, so your champion is back on top.
Yeah.
Everybody get used to where they're at, because this is what it's going to be like for the rest of the season.
It's not going to be for long. Raph is going to put boot to ass, and he's going to take you out.
I am ahead of you right now, first and second, by 47 points.
I don't need to beat you by points. I just need to beat you in record.
Yeah, but right now, I will say with the top 3 of us, I'm 47.4 points ahead.
Yep.
And I will say, I think a lot of it has to do with Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, that guy's a monster, dude.
He's been killing it.
I can't believe it. And I'm kind of surprised that Josh Allen hasn't been doing as good lately either.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird because the first couple weeks he was just crazy good. But Jonathan Taylor,
Every
the
week.
whole season, he's just been killer.
Every week. It's been awesome.
Has he had his bye week yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm scared.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's not.
Let's talk about trades, RJ. Anything?
Right now, I'm myself am pretty set where I'm at. I know there's been a lot going on through the waiver, a lot of moves
There
that
has
way.
been, yeah.
We have had a little more of an influx in trades. A lot of them.
Man, I do think they've been bad.
Yeah, a lot of those bad trades come from you, Emily. I'm sorry.
I'm allowed to have those feelings.
Yeah, I think you need to get your shit together.
I think Shane robbed you though too.
I agree.
I think he definitely robbed you.
I would definitely say keep the trades going. I think in the long run though, you need to look at what you're actually trading.
Yeah, you've got to understand what your player is worth. And I'm not saying your player is worth the moon and the fucking stars like most people think. Like, sure, I'm not going to go out there and trade Bijan Robinson because he had a bad game.
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson is a stud, right? But if RJ was going to give me Jonathan Taylor for Bijan Robinson, I might do that. That sounds like a good trade on my end. That would be a horrible trade for him.
Or
Unless Jonathan Taylor was injured.
or like dropping Jonathan Taylor on a bye week.
Yeah.
Like no.
Yeah, like
I would take the L.
Yeah. Just take your loss. Like, it's worth it, especially if you're 2-6 already.
Yeah.
You know, like, just take your loss.
So if you do have some good trades out there, don't be afraid to throw them out. We're gonna criticize everything you guys do because that's just what we do. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, we're good at pointing the finger at you
Yeah.
guys.
But
Nothing we do is wrong. Never.
But we're not-
I intended to lose last week.
But we don't discourage trades.
I'm okay.
We don't discourage them. We've got the influx going, which is awesome. We got players moving. I picked up Chase Brown from you.
Yes.
And it's done me well.
That was a good trade.
Yeah.
That was
It
perfect.
was a solid trade. I needed a player. You needed a player.
Yeah, absolutely.
It worked out.
Yeah, and he arguably was one of my better players this week.
Yeah, so Chase Brown did great for me this week.
Yeah, so make good trades.
Yeah. Just look at what you need. I think that week I needed that specific. We went on positions. It wasn't even like a wide receiver for a wide receiver.
Yeah, I gave you a running back for a tight end.
Yeah. That's
And
what
like,
we need.
I know tight ends don't score as much as running backs. But like Chase Brown was a bit of a risk, right? Like he hadn't been doing very good. Joe Flacco came into the picture and he started picking up. And I said, "Hey RJ, this guy, he's a stud, and with Joe Flacco here, he's doing great for the Bengals."
Yeah.
And then RJ took him from me, and he has been doing great. 24 points, didn't he have?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Kyle Pitts got me like 8 points. That's what I expect out of a tight end. I know tight ends don't score that well. It is what it is.
Yeah. But you know what? I will say Kyle Pitts has done me very well this week, but I no regrets on that trade. It was a good trade.
Yeah, I thought it
all
was a
around.
solid trade all
Yeah.
the way around. I got what I paid for, and I'm not mad about it. Unlike losing Amon-Ra St. Brown on his bye week.
That's a bad one. But we'll have to see where the week goes and see where the standings come up to next week. I know it's good to be back on top. Even if my
One
face
thing
looks
you don't
stupid.
understand about me, I'm a power bottom. Oh my goodness. Tips. We're going to do some tool tips here. You don't need 3 defenses and 4 fucking kickers, guys.
Yeah, so my defense is coming up on a bye week this week. My main defense, which is Philadelphia, they're coming in for a bye week.
Sure.
I got Washington starting, and as soon as that game's done, I'm
Kick 'em.
dropping
Fucking
Washington.
Punt those bastards.
Yeah.
Get them out of there. You don't need them the whole season.
Nope.
It's fucking
I'm
ridiculous.
dropping Washington as soon as that game's done. Getting rid of them, picking me up. You know, maybe another. Maybe somebody put my flex.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, we'll see though.
You don't need 2 defenses. You definitely don't need 3. For sure.
100%.
You need receivers running backs, maybe a quarterback, decent tight end. Quarterbacks and tight ends are called onesies. Your onesie position. Just because you need one, unless they get hurt.
Yeah.
We're going bye. But you can stream a quarterback on bye. You can stream a tight end on bye. Get rid of them. You don't need them all like that. Except for me, who's going to hold on to Dak Prescott because, quite frankly, he's a top 5 quarterback and he's worth trade.
What'd you say?
What? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
He's not as good as Bo Nix, but he's there.
Really showed me that this week. Look at my face.
Well, you got anything else to say, RJ?
That's all I got this week. Everybody, get your lineup set.
Set your lineups.
Make sure right before the game start, 10:45 before the 11 games start, check your rosters.
Oh,
that got me this week.
we both made that mistake.
Yeah, it got us this week. So make sure you're checking your rosters up until that point where the games are started. Or if you got a Thursday night game, double check before Thursday night.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, quick question. What was the score of that game, RJ? The Broncos and the Cowboys. What was that?
So everybody have yourselves a good week.
44-24, in case you guys were wondering.
Thank you for joining us.
I am Johnny Walker Red.
I'm Raymond the Chief Rodriguez.
Don't forget to castrate your Cowboys. We'll see you all next time.
What do you think of the Cowboys?
They're our bitch.
Dallas sucks.
Dallas sucks.
Dallas sucks.
Dallas sucks.
You know they can't complete a pass.
It's on the ground.
Dallas sucks.
Dallas sucks.
Dallas sucks.
Dallas sucks.
Don't you know we'll kick their ass?
Kick it hard.
They always cry.
They like to cry.
They always lose.
They like to lose.
But their owner's filthy rich.
They call themselves America's team, but they're nothing but our bitch.
Yeah. Dallas sucks.
Dallas sucks.
Dallas sucks.
Dallas sucks.
When they lose their